Welcome to NpN English News. Sponsored by Mera Dost Connect with Friends. Download the app from the Play Store and App Store. Subsidy for micro-irrigation finalized. The government has finalized the subsidy for drip and sprinklers to be given to farmers in 2025-26. Under the AP micro-irrigation project through the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana scheme. Drip equipment will be provided to small and medium farmers in SC and ST across the state at 100%. Up to 5 acres, 90% to medium farmers. 90% to medium farmers in Rayalaseema and Prakasham districts. 5 to 10 acres to SC and ST farmers in ITDA. And 70% to medium farmers in coastal districts. A 50% subsidy will be given to all categories of farmers on sprinklers. Bad news for gold lovers. The prices of gold and silver have increased so much. Gold prices are shocking day by day. Trade analysts predict that the price of gold in the coming days is likely to cross the 90,000 rupees mark. On Tuesday morning, the price of 10 grams of 22-carat gold in the national capital Delhi was 79,560 rupees. While the price of 24-carat gold was 86,780 rupees. A kilo of silver has decreased by Rs. 0.100 compared to yesterday's prices and reached 100,400 rupees. In the cities of Hyderabad and Vijayawada, the price of 10 grams of 22-carat gold was 79,410 rupees. While the price of 24-carat gold is continuing at 86,630 rupees. Allow home meals. Former Gannavaram MLA Vallabhaneni Vansi has requested the court to allow him to eat home-cooked meals while he is in Vijayawada district jail. A petition was filed in the SC and ST Atrocity Court in Vijayawada on Monday. The lawyer on his behalf mentioned several points in this petition. Vansi is suffering from back pain and has requested that a bed be made for him to sleep on. Similarly, he has requested to be allowed to eat home-cooked meals due to health reasons. In addition, another petition has been filed to grant him bail. Have CCTV cameras been installed as per Supreme Court guidelines? The High Court questioned whether CCTV cameras have been installed in police stations and jails across the state in accordance with the Supreme Court guidelines. Whether the cameras installed in police stations are set up to record the entire station premises or not, it asked. It ordered DSPs across the state to look into this matter and submit a report to the officer in charge of the IT department at the state level. It made it clear to the state government that the report should be placed before it. Shock for the accused in the knockdown case. Vijayawada. Representatives and faculty members of KL University, who were jailed for bribing NAAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, officials for A++ recognition, have been in for a shock. The Vijayawada CBI court on Monday rejected the bail plea filed by the accused in this case. A few days ago, the CBI had arrested 10 accused in this case. These include NAAC officials as well as representatives and faculty members of KL University. Sisodia gets additional responsibilities as APHRDA DG. Amravati. The government has given full additional responsibilities to RP Sisodia as the Director General of the State Human Resource Development Authority, APHRDA. Chief Secretary K. Vijayanand issued orders to this effect on Monday. He is currently the Special Chief Secretary of the Revenue, Stamps and Registrations Department. He also worked as the HRDA DG in the previous YSRCP government. He will hold the charge of the HRDA department until a new officer is appointed. The face of the state will change with Banakacharla. The Polavaram-Banakacharla connection project will develop the hilly areas of the state and change the face of the state, said Alla Venkat Gopalakrishna Rao, State President of the Federation of Irrigation Users Associations. He said that it will benefit the farmers of Rayalaseema, Prakasham, Nellore and Guntur regions. He said that this project will create 7.5 lakh acres of new Ayakit in various districts. He said that the existing 22 lakh Ayakit will be stabilized under the Veligonda, Nagarjuna Sagar Right Canal and Somasila projects. Buying a farm plot will inevitably cause problems. There are no official permissions for farm, agricultural plots. People should remember that if they buy those plots, they will face problems later, said Hydra Commissioner A.V. Ranganath. He said that there are clear provisions under the Telangana Municipal Act 2019 and the Panchayat Raj Act 2018 that farm plots should not be sold. Ranganath clarified this in the wake of several complaints that 1.02 acres of land in Lakshmiguda Village Survey number 50 of Rangareddy district was being laid out and sold in the name of farm plots. Magellanic Cloud's massive expansion plan. Rs. 400 crore. Hyderabad-based IT services company Magellan Cloud is gearing up for a major expansion. As part of this, the company is preparing to make acquisitions worth around 400 crore rupees, said Joseph Sudhir Tumma, MD and Global CEO. Here on Monday, he said that these acquisitions will be made in sectors like IT, drone technology, artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, millimeter, DevOps and A-surveillance. Srivari ticket quota for May released today. TTD will release the May quota of Tirumala Srivari Arjita Seva tickets such as Suprabhatam, Tomala, Archana, Ishtadala Pada Padmaradhana online on Tuesday at 10 am. Devotees can register online for this lucky deep registration from 18th to 20th at 10 am. Kalyanozavam, Unjal Seva, Arjita Brahmotsavam and Seva tickets will also be released on 21st at 10 am. Shrivani tickets will be released on 22nd at 11 am and Rs. 300 special entry darshan tickets will be released on 24th at 10 am. Case registered against Donakal MLA. A case has been registered against Dr. Ramachandra Nayak, MLA of Donakal, Mahabubabad district and government whip, in a land dispute in Suryapet district headquarters. There is a dispute between Ramachandra Nayak and Lakshmi Narsimha Rao regarding the land in survey No. 232, 356 in Suryapet. While Ramachandra Nayak says that 1000 yards belongs to him, Lakshmi Narsimha Rao claims that the entire land belongs to him. On January 12, people belonging to Lakshmi Narsimha Rao filed a complaint and a case was registered against 8 people related to Ramachandra Rao. Chandrababu wishes KCR a happy birthday. Amravati, APCM Chandrababu Naidu has wished former Telangana Chief Minister and Bharat Rashtra Samiti President K. Chandrasekhar Rao on his birthday. He posted this on X on Monday. He said that he wishes God to grant KCR a healthy life. State IT and Education Minister Nara Lokesh also wished KCR on his birthday on X. Shiny Captain Smriti Mandhana. Captain Smriti Mandhana, 81 off 47 balls with 10 fours and 3 sixes. And Dhanadhan's half-century. Royal Challengers Bangalore registered their second consecutive win in the Women's Premier League. In a one-sided match on Monday, Bengaluru defeated Delhi Capitals by 8 wickets. Delhi were initially bowled out for 141 in 19.3 overs. Jemima Rodriguez, 34, and Sarah Bryce, 23, were the top scorers. Renuka and Georgia Wareham took 3 wickets each. In the chase, Bengaluru scored 146 halves in 16.2 overs and won. Manu Bhaker wins BBC Award. Renowned shooter Manu Bhaker has been named the BBC's Sportswoman of India for her outstanding performance at the Paris Olympics. Along with Manu, golfer Aditi Ashok, para-shooter Avani Lekhara, Team India vice-captain Smriti Mandhana and star wrestler Vinesh Phogat were in the running for the award. However, a jury comprising renowned sports journalists and writers selected Manu Bhaker. Is talent recognized? She is the first Telugu track and field athlete to participate in both the Olympics and the Asian Games. The Telugu girl, who has gained recognition throughout the country as the Vishakha Express, is looked down upon in her own state. Despite winning many medals and records from the Asian Games to the National Games, she is struggling financially without getting proper recognition. Indian star athlete Yaraji Jyoti, who is struggling without even a place to sleep in a cramped two-room house, has found herself in a desperate situation. Majaka song live shooting experience. Sundeep Kishan's 30th film is Majaka, produced by Rajesh Danda. This film is being directed by Dhamaka famed Trinadharav Nakkina. Ritu Verma is the heroine. The song Rao Lama, related to this movie, was shot for 3 days in Vikarabad. On the last day of Monday, February 17th, the makers showed the song shooting to the audience live. Hero Sundeep Kishan said that this is a new experience for him too. He said that they have been shooting day and night for a month to release this film on February 26th. Fire accident at orphanage, Krishna district. A major fire broke out at Little Lights Orphanage in Gannavaram. 6 students were injured in the incident. The alert staff immediately shifted the injured to a government hospital. There were 140 students in the orphanage at the time of the fire. The fire broke out due to a short circuit on Monday midnight. Those in the prayer hall next to the ashram where the fire broke out, and locals immediately came and doused the fire. With this, a major accident was averted. Another major plane crash. This time somewhere. A major plane crash has occurred in Canada. A plane crashed while landing at Toronto Pearson International Airport. 18 people were seriously injured in the accident, with 3 in critical condition. A Delta Airlines plane was landing at Pearson Airport on Monday evening. However, due to poor weather conditions and problems with the landing, it overturned on the runway. Emergency services were called to the scene. 700 crores. Eye-popping income for Ayodhya Ram Temple. 3rd place in the country. The Ram Temple in Ayodhya has created a new record. The temple is earning eye-popping income. The annual income has crossed 700 crore rupees. Thus, the Ayodhya Ram Temple has become the 3rd largest temple in the country in terms of annual income. The Balaramaya Temple has surpassed the Golden Temple, Shri Mata Vaishno Devi and Shirdi Sai Baba temples in terms of annual income. Officials said that more than 13 crore devotees and tourists have visited the Ram Temple since the installation of the Ram Lalla idol. A poor widow woman injustice alleged in case 157/2023. Kurnool. In a troubling case under 2-to-1 ad. Distant Sessions Judge. Kurnool. A poor widow has alleged that legal prof settled her case without informing her. Lawyers reportedly told her the case was closed or dismissed, leaving her unaware of the proceedings. This raises serious concerns about transparency and accountability in India's legal system, particularly for the poor. Calls for an investigation into potential misconduct are growing. China is not our enemy. Sam Pitroda once again makes controversial comments. New Delhi. Congress leader Sam Pitroda, who often stirs up political controversy with his controversial remarks, has once again made sensational comments. He said that the threat from China is unpredictable and India should stop seeing China as an enemy. The BJP reacted strongly to his comments. It said that Pitroda's comments reflect the Congress's infatuation with China. Pitroda suggested that India is showing a confrontational attitude towards China and that India should change its stance at the earliest. Mallanna Brahmotsavams. CM Chandrababu Naidu invited. The Mahashivratri Brahmotsavams will begin from the 19th of this month at Sri Brahmarambika Mallikarjun Swami Temple in Srishalam. The temple authorities have completed all the arrangements for the Brahmotsavams. The temple authorities have extended an invitation to Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu to come to the Brahmotsavams of the Swami. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu was invited to the Mahashivratri Brahmotsavams by Brahmarambika Mallikarjun Swami Temple EOM Srinivasa Rao, Pandits and Srishalam MLA Buddha Rajshekhar Reddy. Another good news for passengers. RTCMD. Telangana Road Transport Corporation has given good news to the passengers. It has announced that it will give a concession in ticket fare to passengers traveling in its buses. The government is already implementing the Mahalakshmi scheme for women across the state. Apart from this, CM Revant Reddy has already announced that the government will get a huge amount of money due to the Women's Free Travel Scheme. Similarly, TGSRTC has revealed that it will give a 10% concession to those traveling in RTC buses. A slight earthquake in Delhi made a sound like a bomb exploding. Because an earthquake shook several states including the national capital Delhi on Monday morning. Tremors of varying intensity were felt in Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Orissa and Haryana. According to the National Center for Seismology, the epicenter of the earthquake was near Durgabai Deshmukh College in Dhaulakhan at a depth of about 5 kilometers. There was no official report of any loss of life or injury due to the earthquake. However, Delhiites were shaken by loud noises for a few seconds during the earthquake. These are the registration details for Char Dham Yatra. The much-awaited Char Dham Yatra is set to begin in a few months. Lakhs of devotees will reach Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath and Badrinath in this annual pilgrimage. For the convenience of devotees, 20 registration centers will be set up in Haridwar and Rishikesh. Another 15 centers will be set up in Vikas City. Online registration can be done through the UP government website registration and touristcare.uk.gov. Online registration will begin from March 1st. Peeking into the bathroom. Student concerns. Students at the Central University in Anantapur district staged a protest. The students staged a protest at midnight alleging that unknown people were peeking into the bathroom. They boycotted classes, shouting slogans demanding protection. Student unions staged a protest in support of the students' protest. They staged a protest in large numbers, alleging that some people were peeking into the bathroom in the hostel rooms. They said that the authorities and the police were not paying attention to this. But they did not pay attention to it. What did the CM say about the Guntur road accident? Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has responded to the incident in which 3 women died in a road accident in Guntur district. The CM expressed grief over the death of agricultural laborers in a road accident. The Chief Minister expressed his grief over the death of 3 agricultural laborers after an RTC bus hit an auto carrying laborers near Budampadu. He said that it is extremely sad that women who were going for daily work lost their lives in the accident. He said that the families of the deceased Aruna Kumari, Nancharamma and Sitaravamma will be financially supported. A slight break from the bearish grip. Stock markets made small gains. Global markets are facing a series of losses on fears that US President Donald Trump's policies could lead to trade wars. Domestic indices, which had been on the decline for 8 consecutive days, took a breather on Monday. Stock markets also started with losses on Monday morning. However, they recovered from their losses in the end and ended the day with gains. Mid and small cap stocks, which had been suffering heavy losses, recovered somewhat. Bandi Sanjay's comments on Rahul Sidaka fire. Minister Sidaka expressed his deep anger over Union Minister Bandi Sanjay's comments on Lok Sabha opposition leader Rahul Gandhi. Speaking to the media on Monday, he made it clear that Rahul Gandhi's preference is to conduct the caste census across the country and provide welfare benefits and reservations on the basis of population. He said that they are demanding a caste census to rectify the injustice being done to the BCs and do justice. He said that Union Minister Bandi Sanjay, who took oath on the Constitution, is insulting the Constitution by making directive speeches. Gujarat account opened. Gujarat Giants, who were bowled out for 200 runs in the first match, won the second match with an all-round show. In the WPL match held on Sunday, the Giants defeated UP Warriors by 6 wickets. Thus, they opened the points account. UP initially scored 143 ninths in 20 overs. Priya Mishra took 3. Doughton and Gardner took 2 wickets each. In the chase, Gujarat scored 144 quarters in 18 overs and won. Ashley Gardner, 52 off 32 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes, scored a brilliant half-century. Victory for the boys. Defeat for the girls. Bhubaneswar. India had a mixed bag of results in the FIH Hockey Pro League on Sunday. While the men's team won, the women's team disappointed. The Indian men's team, led by Harmanpreet Singh, defeated Spain 2-0. Mandeep, 32nd, and Dilpreet, 39th, scored 2 goals for the team. The Indian women's team lost 1-2 to England in a shootout. The two teams were tied 2-2 in regulation time. With this, England emerged victorious in the inevitable shootout. Brothers who stabbed their brother to death. A drunken brother who was constantly cursing his wife and children was killed by his younger brothers. They chased him with knives and stabbed him indiscriminately on the road. A man named Umesh, 30, died in this incident that took place on Sunday afternoon at the RTC depot in Medjal town. However, Rakesh and Laxman, who stopped Umesh, attacked him indiscriminately with the knives they had brought with them and fled. The police reached the spot and took Umesh to the hospital, where doctors revealed that he had already died. Startups should also practice cybersecurity. Hyderabad. Cybersecurity Bureau DGP Shikha Goyal said that they are bringing the Shield 2025 scheme to protect every startup company. He told the media that a 2-day cybersecurity conference is being organized in Hyderabad from the 18th of this month. He advised every startup to register in Shield 2025 and get protection. CM Revant Reddy and IT Minister Sridhar Babu will inaugurate the Shield Cybersecurity conference on Tuesday at HICC and suggested that people participate in it and gain cybersecurity knowledge. No injections. On one hand, GBS cases. On the other hand, heart diseases are increasing day by day. Diabetes victims. At such a crucial time, the shortage of injections for everyone's needs is plaguing government hospitals. In view of public health, the government should make essential medicines and injections available. But, currently, there has been a shortage of injections in the state for 2 months. There is no adequate supply from the State Medical Infrastructure Development Corporation. APMSIDC, or crucial injections are not available in government hospitals. Jallikattu, a disaster. 40 people injured. Jallikattu was held in Chandragiri, Tirupati district on Sunday. A large number of bulls were brought from the surrounding areas of Chandragiri. Their horns were cut off, painted, their hooves were covered, wooden planks with colored papers were pasted on them, and cash was tied to them. As the bulls were released in groups on the street, the youth competed to catch them and grab the prizes on their horns. About 40 people were injured in the process. Those with serious injuries were taken to Tirupati Ria Hospital. Minister Lokesh assures young man of medical treatment. Minister Lokesh assured the treatment of a young man who is suffering from an illness. The victim's problem was brought to Lokesh's attention through X. P. Nawaz Khan of Gadda Street. Kurnool city is suffering from kidney problem. Doctors said that this treatment will cost Rs. 13 lakhs, and another Rs. 12 lakhs for medicines and other expenses. Nawaz Khan received a call from Lokesh's office on Sunday. He said that the government will provide financial assistance of Rs. 3 lakhs to Rs. 4 lakhs and asked him to send the details. Lookout notices issued for 2 former TTD chiefs. It is learned that the SIT officials investigating the allegations of supplying substandard ghee for making Srivari Laddu will issue lookout notices against 2 people who have played key roles in TTD so far. According to reliable information, notices will be issued to a key officer who worked in the TTD and a key person from the governing body. It is learned that the role of both of them has been basically confirmed and they are preparing to issue lookout notices as a precaution so that they do not have any chance of escaping. Good news for women. The price of gold has dropped so much. Gold prices have fallen for the second day in a row. The price of gold, which has been increasing for the past few days, has decreased slightly today. The price of gold, which had fallen by Rs. 100 per 10 grams yesterday, has decreased by Rs. 10 today. However, gold lovers are getting worried as the price of gold in the pound has crossed the Rs. 86,000 mark. Meanwhile, in the national capital Delhi, the price of 22 carat 10 grams of gold has decreased by Rs. 10 to Rs. 79,040 as of 6:30 am today. Similarly, the price of 24 carat pound gold has decreased by Rs. 10 and is continuing at Rs. 86,210. Former Mauritius Prime Minister Jagannath arrested. Port Louis. Former Mauritius Prime Minister Pravind Jugnauth has been arrested in a money laundering case. The country's Financial Crimes Commission conducted searches at his residences and offices and seized key documents, expensive watches, and currencies from various countries. Jugnauth's wife Kobita was also arrested. Naveen Ramgoolam took over as the new Prime Minister after Jugnauth resigned in 2024. The new Prime Minister has ordered an investigation into financial irregularities in financial agreements signed during Jugnauth's tenure. The impact of bird flu on chicken shops. When it's Sunday morning, non-veg lovers queue up in front of chicken shops. Even traders spend a leisurely moment saying boneless bone with. But the impact of bird flu on chicken shops was clearly visible this Sunday. Chicken businesses across the state have collapsed and traders are in a panic. While the chicken shops in Leela Mahal Circle in Tirupati have become empty due to lack of buyers, the fish market next door is packed with meat lovers. 42 killed in gold mine collapse in Mali. Bamako, Mali. A major accident has occurred in the West African country of Mali. Local media and officials have reported that 42 people have been killed and many others injured. after a gold mine collapsed in the Keniber district. Malian television reported that a gold mine collapsed on Saturday night near Bilali Toko in Dabia commune of the Keniber district. Local officials confirmed that the gold mine is run by Chinese nationals and that the accident occurred due to landslides in the area. Ashwini Vaishnav must resign. Congress, Trinamool Congress, Aam Aadmi Party and Rashtriya Janata Dal have termed the stampede at New Delhi railway station on Saturday night as unfortunate. They have demanded immediate resignation of Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, taking responsibility for the stampede. Leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha and senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi alleged that the stampede took place due to the negligence of the central government and the railways. He said that the failure of the railways has once again been exposed with this incident. Delhi LG changes his mind on deaths. Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena changed his mind within half an hour on the deaths in a stampede at the New Delhi railway station. He initially posted on X, expressing condolences to the families of the deceased, saying that many people had died in the stampede. After half an hour, the post was edited. The mention of deaths was removed. This became politically controversial. Several opposition parties, including the AAP, have leveled allegations against Saxena for editing his post. LG Saxena has said that editing his post on X is proof of this. Earthquake in Delhi. The ground shook suddenly. New Delhi. An earthquake struck the national capital Delhi. The earth shook for a few seconds at 5:36 a.m. on Monday. Panicked people ran out onto the roads in fear. The intensity of the earthquake was recorded as 4.0 on the Richter scale. Tremors were felt in Delhi, Noida and Gurugram. Full details are awaited. Without America's support, Ukraine's survival would be difficult. Zelensky called on Europe to no longer rely on the United States under Donald Trump and for European countries to form their own army. European army, to defend themselves. Zelensky made this call in the wake of developments such as Trump's phone call to Putin a few days ago, without saying a single word to European countries regarding the Ukraine-Russia war, and his ongoing comments against Ukraine since then. Astro Guide, bullish above 23,300. Weekly February 17 to 21. The Nifty last week fluctuated between 23,569 to 22,775 points and finally closed at 22,929 points. Down 630 points. A close above 23,300 this week would be bullish in the short term, breakout level. 23,250 breakdown level. 22,600 resistance levels. 23,150. 23,250. 23,350. Bullish above 23,050. Support levels. 22,700. 22,600. 22,500. Bearish below 22,800. Baboy. Shocking incident in Hyderabad. Baboy. A shocking incident took place in Gosha Mahal, Hyderabad. The Chaknawadi Canal collapsed last night, Saturday. This is the sixth time in the last 3 years that the canal has collapsed. Construction work is already underway on the roof of the canal at the Chaknawadi turn. The canal collapsed after the construction workers left. This averted a major accident. Locals say that if the canal had collapsed while the workers were working, the workers would have lost their lives. Locals are panicking as the canal collapses frequently. Key development in the Mastan Sai case. Hyderabad. It is known that the Lavanya Raj Tarunla controversy has created a huge stir in the Telugu film industry in the meantime. Mastan Sai is an accused in this case. Now another key development has taken place in this case. Lavanya's lawyer Naguru Babu wrote a letter to Andhra Pradesh Governor Abdul Nazir today, Sunday, regarding the Mastan Sai case. Lavanya's lawyer has requested Governor Abdul Nazir to remove Mastan Sai's family as trustees of Guntur Mastan Dargah, angry that he is being close to his daughter, Sangareddy. A brutal incident took place in the district. Angry over his closeness to his daughter, her father murdered a young man named Dasharath. 26, a 9th grade student in Meghyanayak Thanda, Nizampet Mandal, Sangareddy district, was familiar with the girl, and her father Gopal became hostile towards him. Gopal hacked Dasharath to death in the outskirts of Idulathanda. He later surrendered at the Narayan Khet police station. The police have registered a case and are investigating. More trains with LHB. Hyderabad. The Railways is planning to introduce Link Hoffman Bus LHB passenger coaches in more trains, which will provide a comfortable travel experience to passengers and have better safety standards. People are showing more interest in traveling in these coaches as they produce less noise and vibrations from the coaches. These coaches, which are made using German technology, were initially imported for the Shatabdi Express running between Delhi and Lucknow.